Hello, my lovely writers, and welcome back to the Writing Shed. Wherever you are right now, I just wanted to take a small moment just to arrive. Maybe that means adjusting your seat, taking a breath, or simply letting the noise of the day settle, even just a little, and getting the mood. Because this is your space to write. As you just heard now, I was playing a very, very famous song. And if you haven't realized yet which song it is, I will tell you. I had the idea for this month's letter from the shed from a very special place, Verona. Clue? I was there in the last week of January, and I thought it would be a great idea to bring this theme for Valentine's month and to somehow let me relive the week I spent there, learning Italian and being a volunteer at Juliet's club as Juliet's secretary. You know the film Letters to Juliet? Exactly this one, but more on that later. So one morning I was walking to school along the Adige River, crossing the beautiful Castelvecchio Bridge, the kind of bridge that makes you feel like you've stepped into a story without even trying. And of course, ideas fly around my head, and it wasn't different this time. So a writing idea found me there, because where else would it show up if not there? So this month, inside the Letters from the Shed, we're exploring something a little romantic, a little dramatic, and a little bit playful. So we're stepping into the world of Romeo and Juliet, but not to study it, not to analyze it, to play with it, to respond to it, to rewrite it in our own way. So this is your Letters from the Shed, Verona/Valentine's edition. And today, of course, we are writing letters. The kind of letters that are honest, maybe a little risky, the kind of letters you write when your heart has already made a decision and now the words are trying to catch up. So I will give you 3 prompts and I will give you some material that you can either print out, or if you don't want to, it's fine. It's just for the dramatic vibe of the theme. I will give you 3 prompts. So the prompt 1 is your first option. You are going to imagine you are Juliet. Yes. And you are going to write a letter to your parents. Not to rebel, not to shout, but you are going to convince them that Romeo is the right person for you. So, what would you say in this letter if you were Juliet and if you really wanted to be understood? Would you be calm and logical? Would you speak from emotion? Or would you reveal something you've never said out loud before? How cool is that? Oh, I can't wait to read your letters. So, prompt number 2 is your second option. You are going to be Romeo. But I'm not a man. It's okay. We are just playing here. Remember that. You are going to be Romeo and you are writing a letter to your parents. So, what are you going to do? You are going to try to convince them that Juliet is the love of your life and that this long-standing rift between your families needs to end. Okay? So, I want you to consider these 2 things. What does it sound like when love becomes more important than loyalty? And when someone chooses something different from what they've been taught? So consider these 2 things. And now, prompt number 3, this is so much fun, is your third option. And this one is a little different to the other 2. You are going to write a letter to Shakespeare himself. I know, right? How cool. So you are going to tell him about an idea you had for a different ending to Romeo and Juliet. Because, well, nobody likes bad ending, right? I know it's the story, it's been there for centuries, blah, blah, blah. But remember, we are playing here. And then you get to tell Shakespeare that his end of story sucks. So you can challenge him, you can thank him, and you can disagree, or you can completely rewrite the story, but tell him that in the letter. So remember, you're not here to fix the story. You are just here to enter the conversation. So have fun. The sky is the limit. Some things here that I want to point out why you're doing this fun exercise. As always, there is no right way to do this. You don't need the perfect words. You don't need a full plan. Just choose the prompt that pulls you the most, or all of the three, and just begin. And if you get stuck, because sometimes you can get stuck, right? You can just start simple. Dear mother and father, dear Shakespeare, and let the first line be just it and carry on. So I will invite you now to take the next, 15, 20 minutes. Depends on how brave you're feeling or how inquisitive you're feeling. Just take this time to write. Start with your letter, choose one prompt, and if you get stuck, go to the next one and write all three. You decide. Just follow the thread and see what needs to be said in this exercise. And if you're watching this inside our Writing Shed Club community, if you feel comfortable, you're always welcome to share your letter, okay? But only if it feels good to you. There is no pressure here. So when you are ready to start, I will leave as well in the PDF that I put here a little playlist of why not music from Shakespeare time or soundtrack or something like that, so you can really get into the mood. And just take a moment once you finish to read the letter back. So not to edit it, not to go back to it, or not to throw it away, just to witness what you have written, really. Because there's something very powerful about putting words to something that matters, if this only exists on the page. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was just a short lesson today, but I'm thinking that you're gonna have a super fun time doing it, and I would love to know what you think. Okay, so have fun, and I will see you soon, next month, for our next Letters from the Shed. Okay, bye!